sweet child. Come here, sit close. Granny's feeling a little nostalgic tonight, and just a touch grumbly too, if I'm being honest. You ever have one of those days where you look around at the world and think, what happened to the way things used to be? Well, that's what tonight's story is about. Don't you worry though, I'll keep it soft and gentle. Just a little whispering wonder from your granny's heart. You see, darling, there was a time when everything just moved a bit slower. People talked face to face more, not through little glowing screens. We looked each other in the eyes, not down at a device. And oh my, the joy of getting a letter in the mail. That feeling when someone took the time to write to you by hand in their own careful script. It was like holding a little piece of their soul. Now everything's fast and flashy and loud. And maybe I sound like a cranky old lady, but goodness, I do miss the quiet. When I was your age, we'd sit on the porch in the evenings and just be. The crickets would chirp, the breeze would dance across our cheeks, and we'd just sit in silence, listening to the world instead of trying to fill it up with noise. No TV blaring, no endless scrolling, just presence. I wish I could give that kind of peace to you. Life wasn't perfect, not by any stretch, but it had heart. There was a kindness in the way neighbors helped each other. If someone's car broke down, 5 folks would show up to push it down the road. If a baby was born, the whole street would bring casseroles and knit little blankets. And the food, oh heavens, don't get me started on the food. We cooked from scratch, using real ingredients and real love. None of this microwave nonsense. You could taste the care in every bite. Sunday dinners were a sacred thing. Everyone gathered, no phones at the table, just laughter, prayer, and second helpings. Sometimes third. I know it's tempting to chase convenience. I see it all the time. But darling, faster isn't always better. Sometimes the slow way is the sweet way, the better way. And let me tell you something else, sugar. We talked to each other, real talk, heart to heart. I remember staying up late with friends, sharing secrets and dreams under the stars, our hands wrapped around mugs of cocoa. We weren't afraid to be vulnerable. We weren't afraid to feel. These days, so many people are afraid to look silly or weak, so they bottle everything up. But life isn't meant to be polished. It's meant to be messy and emotional and full of feeling. If I could wrap you up in a little time capsule and send you back to spend one day in my childhood, I would. Just one day of riding your bike with no helmet, wind in your hair, stopping by the corner store with a few coins in your pocket, coming home at sunset with scraped knees and a full heart. And the music. Oh, the music. It came from the soul. You didn't need a million likes for a song to matter. You needed a beat that spoke to your bones and words that knew your sorrow. Even our clothes had stories. I still have my favorite dress from 1964, hand sewn by my mama, with little blue daisies stitched into the hem. It's faded now, but it still smells like her perfume. Things weren't disposable back then. We fixed, we mended, we cherished. Now, sweet one, I'm not saying the world today is all bad. Of course not. There's beauty here too, in your smile, in the way you care for others, in the small kindnesses that still bloom. But I want you to remember what we've lost, so you can maybe bring a little of it back. Write a letter instead of a text. Call someone just to hear their voice. Bake something from scratch and give a piece to a neighbor. Take a slow walk with no destination. Listen more than you speak. Cry when you need to. Laugh loud and often. Be real. You are a shining thread in the great tapestry of time, and your granny just wants you to carry the warmth of the old ways with you, not because they were perfect, but because they were filled with heart. Don't let the noise of the world drown out your still, small voice. Don't rush through life chasing things that don't feed your soul. And never, ever forget that love is the only thing that matters in the end. Now come here. Let Granny hold your hand for a moment. Just breathe with me, in and out, soft and slow. That's it. You are my heart, my little miracle, and I believe in you with every fiber of my being. Even when the world feels cold or confusing, remember, you are never alone. You have my love wrapped around you like a soft old quilt. And if you enjoyed this whispered little ramble from your granny, well, maybe you'd like to stay a while. I tell stories like this all the time. Little bedtime memories, soft-spoken secrets, and gentle advice from a heart that's lived a long time. So if this brought you comfort, if it made you smile or sigh or feel just a little less alone, would you consider subscribing to my channel? It's free, and it means the world to this old lady. Just a click, a small thing, but such a big hug for my heart. And maybe, if you're feeling extra kind, share this story with someone who could use a little comfort tonight. We never know who might need a whisper of love in their darkness. Thank you, my sweet one, for listening, for being here, for being you. Sleep well, dream softly, and remember, Granny's always just a whisper away.